All right, welcome back YouTube and Pure Structure Traders for another mid-market recap of what's been going on our small micros account challenge here. Again, with this challenge, we're trying to place at least 3 trades a day. We win all 3, we continue to trade up until we take a loss. We lose 2 or 3, then we can call it a day. For the day, we're looking for discipline here, honestly. Discipline in our trading and finding that consistency to build the small account up to a pretty decent a size. So, with that, we're going to recap what we've done so far in the market. Again, we're Wednesday here in Hawaii, 5/12, so May 12th, 2021 here in Hawaii. And just want to give you guys a breakdown of what we have done so far on our micros account. Again, I haven't really traded too much this week. Been a busier week for me. Majority of my trades have came on the bigger markets. So the smaller one, you'll see some of the trades that I've taken thus far throughout the week, and see some of the wins, some of the losses that we've had. But again, looking at the bigger chart, you can see started off here on the 10th of May. You can see rejecting our levels nicely, giving us lots of opportunity. Markets have bounced from support here, resistance there, and giving us a lot of opportunity for entry. And you can see markets have came down right to where we're currently at, double bottoming this 18, 13, 12, and trying to move its way back up to these 21.7s. If it doesn't get there again, we probably will look for this market to try to dive a little bit deeper back into these 13.2s. But let's go ahead and get into what we've been trading so far this week. Yeah, we've been trading gold, so I'll give you some of the trades that I've placed so far for Monday and Tuesday. Placed some trades today in the US session with some of our members, but it was on a bigger account, so we'll just go over some of the micro trades we took here for this challenge that we got. That way you guys can see how we find consistency in trading and how the days and the weeks vary. So for the beginning, which is the 10th of May, some of the trades I took some shorts. You can see our first short, one lot, 39.5, right up against our resistance. 39.5 is our level of resistance. You can see we brought that down to right around 39.1. And again, we had another one, 39.2, brought that down to 38.2, and then we had another one, 38.5. Brought that, well, I'm sorry, 38.7, 38.5, brought that down to 38.2. So those are some good shorts. You can see a nice level of resistance that we had right in this area here, and we rejected it, and we kept rejecting it. And again, from our level of resistance, we're looking to take those shorts to bring it back down. Could have caught this for more, but again, we're looking for consistency in these markets, not for trying to run them very far. We want to try to build this account up little by little, and from there we can actually take it into trading from the micros into the bigger account if you want to, if that's something you want to do. If you want to stay on the micros account, you can build it up to, like, what I do is 1,500 to 3,000, and that's the average of what I look for on the micros account. Say if I start with like a smaller one, which we started I think was like 400 something bucks, and you'll see what we're up to later on in this video. But uh, start with a small account, and then you can build it up to something like 1,500 or 3,000, then bring it all the way back, take some money out, put it in your bank account, bring it all the way back to a certain amount, and then continue to do that. You can build it on a consistent basis like that. Everybody's different in this sense, how they want to withdraw money, how much they want to build in their account, what markets they want to trade, how when they're ready to move from the micros into a bigger you know trading realm. Like, some people trade on micro ES. You want to do that, and then when you finally find that consistency, you can move over to the regular ES, right? These micro trading challenges that we have here is not so much for money, it's actually there to help you build consistency, right? And discipline in your trading. So very, very important when it comes to this. When I started, there was no such thing as a uh micros you could trade. You either have to trade the regular ES, regular gold, obviously regular oil, right? So it's an amazing thing that people have these micros to trade right now. in this day and age, because you get to practice and you don't have to worry about risking so much money, right? And the majority of the time, what you can do is you can take what you don't necessarily get in a sim account or a demo account, which is the emotional aspect of this stuff, and you can start to feel what it feels like to be live with live money, right? Such an important thing. And honestly, when you don't put yourself into that, and you only put yourself into demo trading, you're gonna think that you're gonna get this idea that you're gonna be an amazing trader when you come live. And the reality is, you might make a couple good trades, you might make maybe a couple $100 the first couple days, but it's how you react when you lose money. Right? It's how you react when you lose trade after trade after trade. And if you can discipline yourself to stop, call it a day, come back the next day, and after assessing your trades, look to perform better, right? So this is what it's about, honestly, and this is why we have it, and this is why we do the YouTube videos. It's not just to show you the type of trades we're taking, to show you the results based off of our trading journal and what we're currently at, but also to show you how to discipline yourself, how to have that psychology and that mentality of not trying to just fight back, fight back, fight back all the time, but be okay when you're wrong, right? Be okay to say, you know what, the trade didn't work out, but did I do my best in performance, right? Did I follow my rules? Did I follow my game plan? And if I did and the trade still didn't work out, how do I be okay with that, right? How do I be okay and not react in an emotional way and try to get right back in and say, I need to make that money back really fast? Because you know what? In every business, you're gonna have profitable days, and then you're gonna have days where you lose some stuff, right? You lose some money, right? Every business has to prepare for some type of expense, right? And our expenses already start with the commissions we pay, right? So anything more than that, if we take a loss, is already more expenses that we have, right? So, definitely some good stuff here. You guys are going to learn. Highly recommend for those who are just kind of popping in here on YouTube to definitely spend some time to watch these videos. It does have a lot of nuggets in there that you want to take away from. And again, when I review my trades, you can kind of see already what I'm doing, how I'm approaching the markets, right? How I'm looking to try to enter in, where I'm looking to try to enter in. I'm trading the levels that I already have on the chart, right? And I already have an idea of what I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to trade it at, right? And so, not to go too deep into this stuff, but if you want to go deeper in, there is coaching with us. We do sessions, we do programs here at Pure Structure Trading. But these videos we have here up on YouTube is mainly because we want to help other traders learn to see that there is a way to find consistency in markets, right? There is a way to scale up slowly, right? And not to have to blow an account out immediately. There is a way that you can actually become successful as a trader and not have to risk so much money, right? So again, a couple shorts that we had from our short level, 39.5, and you can see the entry areas are not far from it. 39.5, one lot short, 39.2, it's like 3 ticks away from the actual level. And the lowest short we got was here, 38.5, and that still worked out very nicely on the move down, right? We could have took it further, but again, that was a little bit of a lower entry than what we wanted, and so we didn't try to risk too much on that. Let's move over a little bit, see what else trades that we had for this specific day, which is the 10th of May. Moving it over, moving it over. Uh, okay, so right here, we had a couple more trades here. Let me move it over, see if there's any other. Okay, so 1839.4 and 1840.1 was our long opportunities. You can see that we got long 18, what is it? 1840.0? Yeah, 1840. No, I'm sorry. 1839.4, and we got stopped out at 1839 even, which not so bad. I mean, that was a loss. We had to kind of suck that one up. It's okay. It was our trading plan, but it didn't work out. Next long, we had two lots again, 1840.1. You can see that ran up to 1840.4. So we got a couple ticks off of that. And then we got a short here at 1840.9 back down into 1839.9. So one losing trade here and then two winning trades right after. That's our three trades for that. Let's move over, see if we caught another trade here. Okay, we have a nice short. Again, we have a level here of resistance, 1845.4. You can see the market rejects off of these 46s, comes back down, and we get a nice short 1845.2, which is about 3 ticks underneath our level of resistance, and it moves down to 1844.2. So a nice profitable trade there. Again, we had one loss here, we had two winners there, and then another winner right here. So very good trades coming in so far. You can see we're still on the 10th of May. This is the, well, it's close to the open of the US session. Took a little bit of trades before that. Let's see if we've taken any other trades within this. And I really didn't take too much trades on this micro, so you guys will see. Okay, so we took another trade here coming in. Two lots, 1840.0, ran it up to 1840.4. Probably could have got it a little bit higher, but I believe in this one here I had to step away. But still a very good trade. Nice level of support, 39.5. You can see not too far from our level. 40.0 is about 5 ticks away from where we wanted to. You can see a nice couple touches here and then move to the upside. Very good. We could have got another entry right here, which is another one, but again, I had to step away, so really didn't get to see this one here to try to pop the upside. Market then starts to move down a little bit and then pops back up. So let's see what other trades that we had here on the 10th of May, which doesn't look like too much. Let's move over, move over, move over. Yep, doesn't look like we had too much here. So let's see where our next couple trades are. Okay, so we got next couple trades here, right at about 18. We had 1835.8, and you can see we actually lost this trade here. We had a long, probably should have waited as the market wanted to dip a little bit deeper. This is not a bad trade, but it's an early entry, and the result of that is a failure trade. So 34.8 stopped us out for two contracts there. So we had one trade, two contracts got taken out. We have another trade here, 35.3, and you can see the market actually ran to the upside into those 36.5. So one losing trade, one winning trade right in this area. Nice bounce. You can see the level of support that comes right in this area. Probably should have let the market dip a little bit deeper right to that support. Would have been a perfect entry opportunity. But again, this is where we assess our trades. What could we have done better? Could have waited for maybe a little bit more confirmation, a deeper pullback into the area, right into our area of support, and then try to take that trade. But you know what? All in all, chalk it up as we tried that strategy, didn't work out. Tried the next long after it hit off our support, and it did. Our takeaways is maybe next time we'll wait for the market to actually get to our support, rotate at our level, and give us an entry opportunity from there. Let's take a look if we had any more trades here on the 11th. I think we may have had within the US coming into the US session. Let's see if we have. Okay, so we had a short here, 1833.8. You can see that short worked out only for 2 ticks, and that was our third trade. Let's see if we have another trade here, which is not bad. It's just that this one was kind of a little bit lower, right around our support. It was underneath. Not a bad trading idea. Still worked out, but we only took 2 ticks off that trade, right to the downside of 33.6, and then exited. Just felt like it wasn't moving quick enough for me to want to still stick in that trade. Could have got a little bit more, but it's okay. That type of stuff, if you don't feel comfortable, you want to learn to try to just get out of the trade, whether it be for a loss for only a couple ticks or a couple ticks of profit, like you can see that happened there. So let's take a look at our next couple trades. So next couple trades that fall in line here, we had a long 35.6, and you can see we got stopped out 34.5, and then we have a short opportunity right here at 34.4, and we also take a stop out here at 35.5. I believe these are two trades here. One trade was not a bad idea, came right back on top for a bounce, just didn't work. So one trade lost. Then we tried a short. This short here was not a well qualified trade on my part, which ended out to be a losing trade, which is something when you assess it, You want to see if, okay, was it worth putting that trade on? And honestly, this short trade was not worth putting on. We were above a level. We were at the level of support. Should have been a continued long trade even after we got stopped out. The stop out was because we got in higher than what we should have. We should have waited right in this area for a pullback right to these 34.8s to 34.4s, right off this prior peak that we were looking for a short, and then look for the long. But got caught up in this little bit of a movement. You could see some motion kind of come right in this here, where I just wanted to jump right back into the trade, which resulted in a losing trade, which is okay. At the same time, it's not okay to continue to do that, but it's okay when you assess things, you will understand, okay, what is it that I need to stop if that happened within my trading? You can see that did develop two losing trades. One was not a bad idea, but the entry was not a great entry. The second one was just a terrible trade that didn't follow any rules, not from any levels. And that's a trade we don't want to continue to try to put on. So as we move forward here, let's take a look if we place any more trades on the 11th. There we go. All right. So coming into your session, you can see right after, a little bit after 9:30, a couple of trades that we go to put on. We have a long opportunity, which is a little bit higher. Wanted it right off this peak here, which was an area that I was looking for. But you can see this entry was not the greatest entry. We got it in at, well, not a bad entry either. We got it in at 1824.4, and we got taken out at 1823.4 for a stop out, which is not bad. But market developed a nice couple bounces here. Then we got another long 23.9 for two lots here, and then the market ran up to 25.3, and that was pretty much the sum of our trading the micros. We did have some trades again for the US session this morning, but they were not traded on the micros. I did have to step out for coaching after the first hour, so traded on the bigger chart. That way we could make more profits for me. But that sums up the trades. Pretty much that's it. Let's take a look at our trading journal and what the results were. So for the week thus far in midweek. So that sums up our trades. You guys see where we traded from. So if we take a look at our trading journal here, I'm actually going to move this over just a little bit. Okay, so you can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses here. Couple wins, smaller wins for midweek thus far. We had a total gross profit of $33, and our net after commissions and everything comes out to only $5.56. Now from last week into this week, we started with a total balance of 707 point and 4 cents, and we're up to about 712 and 60 cents, which is not bad in the sense because we started somewhere around the 400s, and we're up to about $712.60 within I think it's maybe only about a week and a half now that we've been trading, which is pretty good. Again, you can see that you could actually develop some substantial amounts in your account if you trade consistently like we're trying to do. You can see where we're currently at for midweek. Long trades right now only 50%. Short trades not so bad, 85.7% win rates as we got it right now. So again, not trading as much, and as well we put on some trades that were according to plan and some trades that weren't according to plan, but you can see still came out profitable for midweek, and still got 2 more days, well, tonight and Thursday and Friday, to be trading. So we'll see what we come out with for the end of the week moving into next week. But that pretty much recaps everything that we've done thus far on this micros challenge for you guys. You can see again, if you follow your consistencies, you follow your rules. And when we look at the trades, some of the bad trades that we've had, when you look at some of the emotional trades, we didn't allow emotion to creep in too much, right? We didn't have so much bad trades. Some of the trades from our levels just didn't work out, which resulted in losses. But again, you can see if you follow your process, your plan, the majority of time those trades are going to work itself out. This is the thing you want to pay attention to. This here is about discipline. This here is about finding that confidence in being able to trade your levels and what you're looking out for those levels. And doing this on a continued basis with consistency. And you can see what that results in. Even if it's a smaller profit, it's still not red for the midweek, right? So we want to be happy about that. We want to be able to take our profits away, walk away, and for the day or for the week and say, you know what, we did our best, we performed our best. We had some emotions kind of creep in, but we got the rest of the week to go, right? And when we assess our trades and we look at what we've done good, what we've done bad, and what we can do tomorrow or in the London session, we know how to attack, you know, our sessions that we decide to trade. We know what mentality to bring. We're not trying to say, we're going to be profitable every day, but we're going to perform to our best ability every single day. And that's going to produce the results that we want to see. That's how you actually get money to flow into the account. Chasing the money is never going to bring the money your way. Following your process, actually, that process is what allows the money to flow, right? So you want to keep that in mind. But again, still pretty happy with the week. Didn't really trade too much. Had a couple emotional trades, but still pretty happy with the performance we had. Even if we're only up $5.56 on this micros, we are still building it. We did not take a loss this far this week. And again, we will look at what we have towards the end of the week coming into next week. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. Again, this is for you guys. So if you guys have anything you want us to show, anything you want me to explain a little bit deeper, just let me know and I'll go ahead and try to pull that and put that into the YouTube videos, integrate that in. But just so you guys can see the transparency, just so you guys can see, again, you don't have to have thousands of dollars to be trading futures. They have this beautiful thing called the micros, and you can start with a small account. I believe even with the trading S&P, the micros on S&P, you can start smaller than $400. I believe you can start as small as like 150 to 200 bucks trading the S&P 500. But no matter what you do, market structure, price action, that's your most important things to understand. And then from there, learning to find that consistency in what you do and how you do it. Other than that, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Again, any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. If you guys do enjoy these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. With that said, you guys, if you guys continue to trade for the rest of the week, make sure you guys trade well. You guys have a great night. Take care. Bye.